First we're going to make some incisions, but you take care you don't cut that deep that you touch the meat. It's only the fat that we make the incisions. Then we open the incisions a little bit and rub in some salt. One important thing I say all the time, never use meat straight from the refrigerator. Always use it on room temperature. I use a simple smoker. You can use also a pressure cooker or a pot with a good lid. Just make sure you have a dripping tray and a rack underneath so that your product, in this case the duck breast, don't touch the bottom and get cooked in your smoking oven. The whole process will take about half an hour, 45 minutes, depending on how strong you want to have the smoke flavor. Once we prepared our smoke oven, then we place it on top of our hub, heat it up until we create smoke. We have to repeat that several times. I like to eat some asparagus, green asparagus, but you can of course use any vegetable that you want with your duck, whatever you prefer. But I like the earthy flavor of the asparagus because it goes very well with our smoked duck. To stimulate all our senses, smell, what we see and what we taste. That makes food good food. Slice a whole onion and we did heat up a frying pan with a little bit olive oil and fry your onions golden brown. We're going to need them for our potato delight. As I have done in several other dishes before, we have to roast with it, grill a bell pepper, sweet red bell pepper, and we're going to use it later for our potato delight. It's time to prepare our bechamel sauce. For this we use 50 grams of butter and 50 grams of flour. We heat up the butter until it stops bubbling. Don't leave it too long because then it gets color and then you don't get a nice white bechamel sauce. As soon as the bubbling stops, we add our flour and we continue cooking so that the flour is cooked well. If you don't do that with it, you will feel the flour inside your sauce. Start adding your milk, first a little bit just to open your sauce, and then start adding enough milk with it until you get consistency that you like for your sauce. Salt, your pepper, and I always like to do also a twig of thyme. Unfortunately, because of the coronavirus, thyme is not available in the supermarket here at the moment. Boil 4 potatoes with it and peel them. Make sure you don't overcook them. They have to stay firm, otherwise you get mashed potatoes with it in your potato delight. Later on you will find out why. Pesto is amazing. It is strong of color, strong of flavor. We use with it some fresh basil, some parmesan, garlic, and we're supposed to have some pine bits, but unfortunately they're not available at the moment. And of course we use some extra virgin olive oil. Pesto to taste with some salt and pepper, and that's it. We're going to build up our potato tart with a delight. It explains himself. We start with a little bit bechamel and then we slice some of our potatoes, and we're going to build it up layer for layer like you do with, for instance, a lasagna. Remove the seeds and peel from your bell peppers. They sweat nicely in the bowl, so it will be quite easy to remove. Let's continue with it, building up your potato delight. We're putting now a layer with the bell pepper that we just peeled. You know, cut them with it to size so that it fits all very nicely in the form that we are preparing. The good thing from this particular dish is that you can prepare it already in the morning. When you have guests in the evening, you know, it's always a little bit stressful to get the food on the table. So it is handy to have some more complex dishes that you can prepare and only have to finish with it in the oven, like what we have to do with our potato delight. Believe me, this dish, this side dish actually, will be an absolute big hit with your guests or family, spouse, whatever. Heat up a frying pan, but don't add any butter to it. And first put the side of the skin on the frying pan, and we make sure that all the fat will go out of the skin. So basically we cook our duck in its own fat. The smell is absolutely amazing. Move it now to a oven dish, and we continue the cooking process in the oven. We add in the meantime our potato delights in the oven, and we add with it. When the duck is cooked, don't cut it immediately. Put it in some aluminium foil and wrap it in a towel and leave it to rest for at least 5 till 7 minutes before you cut it. We're going to plate with it our dish. Now, this is what I eat at home, so it's not a plating that you do in a restaurant. So I apologize for that. My wife is hungry, so I'm going to get the food as fast as possible on the plate, so that we can start eating and that the food is nicely hot. We start with our potato delight, because that is very hot. Then we add the vegetables that we steamed or cooked. I'm not giving you a recipe how you cook vegetables, because I didn't do anything else than just steam it, and no secrets there. Just don't overcook it. Make sure there is a bite all the time. I hope you enjoyed this dish. I'm sure I will. Finish your potato delight with a nice spoon of pesto on top and garnish it off with some fresh bay leaves.